Hello and welcome back. We're on episode 14 of our Manor Lords Let's Play series on a brand new Winding Rivers map. Doesn't it look awesome? I absolutely love it. We've had lots of pretty fun combat on bridges as well. So early in the game we had some combat on this bridge. I think it was some brigands that we were defending from. And most recently when we were winning this new region here that Hildebolt was trying to claim, we had this huge battle on this bridge, and we managed to defend. Even though we had units inferiority, we managed to kind of defend this region from Hildebolt's claim. And now our goals are to really expand out the regions that we're currently in. And of course, we need to start building an army to protect ourselves from Hildebolt too. So we are trying to expand this region out as our farming and mining area. So we do have this for mining. This won't be the only mining region that we have. Luckily, we have a rich deposit here of 1.8k, but we have this massive one over here for 3.3k, which we haven't even touched yet. So I might actually start looking to trade that out. That is quite far away, unfortunately. But I'm going to build a nice path all the way through here and see if we can get a mining pit on this already. I know some people do build multiple mining pits. I'm not in so much of a rush that I need it that quickly. Ooh, royal tax is increasing again. But we can get that built. That's not a problem. And it's really, really nice to see that we have so many families moving into this area, which is really important for us. We need to keep expanding this out and growing this region because this is going to be our farming spot, and it's pretty important that we focus on that. We have our small stone church, which is the second upgrade, so that's going to keep these guys happy. And we want to get this upgraded to a cobbler's workshop as well. That's why we were making these tools down here in the smithy. How many have we got now, actually? 9 tools. I think that will do for now. I can take you off the smithy. That will definitely do for the time being. And yeah, we want to expand this out. We've got this region here. I made this path at the end of last episode, and we're going to want to start building out our farm space down here. So I think we're going to be going for a lot of barley. So let's have this down here. And we obviously want Emma as well. So that's going to be nice in those regions around there. Let's build a couple of fields out. Just one over here would be good. Let's have a look at the barley. You want one. Let's just have one right at the back. Actually, let's get rid of that path. That's a bit awkward there. And we'll have one right around the back of this field. I don't think 1.2 Morgan is too bad, really. 1.3. And we could also build... Well, that's a bit of an awkward shape now that I've put it down. Let's try that again. 1.4 too big, do you think? I think I'm gonna go for it. And we'll just have these nice broader fields. Fill that one in as well. We don't have to use all these fields. I'm just putting them really down for more for reference, so I know where things are. We can have a nice... Ooh, that's a bit of an awkward path. Have a nice field in this corner here. And those can be our flax fields. It's a bit of a weird shape, that one. I think maybe we'll just... I don't know if I want to squeeze in another farm in there. So I think I'll wait for that. but we do want a lot more barley. So let's build that as well. Make sure we get that farmhouse built nice and early. That's also why I kind of wanted to get these stables built as well. And Cobbler's Workshop. Let's have up to 20 shoes at a time. And we could definitely use some more houses as well. Really, really want to keep growing this region out. And I think for these guys, I mean, we're going to have to put a point into orchardry anyway, which we should have pretty soon. We will have once these houses get built. So I'm going to build these houses in mind that we're going to build some orchards there later on. But let's just have, I think maybe let's have 3 houses there. And I don't see any issue with getting these upgraded as well, but I want to build those ones first. We should have a lot of iron ore. Yeah, we got some iron slabs. I think I'm going to get another person on the bloomery. I think that's important to have that. Yeah, we don't need a reserve. We just want to use everything that we have really here. And yeah, we'll keep building that out as much as possible. This region down here, apologies for the crazy zooming in and out. We really just need to get some more level 2s, which is a plank issue for us. That is now built, this mining camp. And we can upgrade that once we get enough planks as well. I think we've got plenty of timber right now. Could use someone. We do have someone on the forester's hut, which is good. Let's get someone on the woodcutters. And we haven't built the, I forget what it's called now, charcoal furnace, charcoal kiln. I mean, I don't see any reason why we don't just build that right now. Probably not right next to that. Let's have that just a little bit further out of town. And, ooh, our storehouse is completely full right now. So we can't move anything. Yeah, we need those planks. Get building, boys. And then we're gonna, I think that upgrade is gonna be the priority here. And I'm gonna order another ox. The more the merrier with those. And this region has another development point, which is good. And that is going to go into orchardry. And that's giving us even more room for people to move in, which is great. And I'll wait for those final houses to be built before we do anything crazy there. And we've got this farmhouse ready now. I think we do want to go for that ploughing station. And let's see what we want. So I think barley definitely for these two. We can do 2 barley fields. I think let's do a couple of wheat fields as well. And that's great for a flax field. Actually, we want these in the crop rotation. So we'll go wheat there. Wheat there. And we can have this as a flax. And we will need, if we are doing some wheat, of course we will need a windmill as well. But I'm going to save that for later on. And since we do have the bakery, we can have a artisan bakery extension. So I think I'll do that. We'll get this upgraded. And we can get some people in the bakery as well. So tons of houses here for people to move in. So I'm pretty happy with this. And we do have a good amount of iron slabs. They are being produced at the bloomery here. And one thing I would like to get done is also trading. We do want to trade between our regions. So that isn't a trading post. What we want is I believe it's a pack station. Build, allowing you to send and receive goods between this and another region. Employ mules to transport up to 20 goods per trip. So we'll set up a little pack station there, and this region absolutely also needs a pack station. So we'll have that down there as well. And we have a family in this house. Get that upgraded. And I think we could... This region would also benefit from another hitching post and another stables, I'm sure. There's no path out to that, is there? See if we can change that. And we do have this unused logging camp out here, which I think I'll put someone on that. And I'll give this guy a break. And take that livestock off as well. That one's already on. And that is also ripe for upgrading. We need a couple more level 3s to get this and get another development point. Which I'm not sure where we're going to go next with that. But we shall see. Hunting camp and shoal of fish is still doing absolutely fantastically. This woodcutter's lodge is full. And we really, really want to get that upgraded. I'm actually just going to build another storehouse for the time being. Right next door. And again, this region is just absolutely growing massively. I'm really liking the growth. And I'm just going to get a few more people on the food side. There we go. And some of these houses will benefit from having the extension, but we're not going to do that just yet. And this does have the... Let's get more livestock, actually. Also, we do want to save up for a mule for this, which is 25. I think that's probably more important, actually, right now. And I'm going to get someone on here, and we're going to trade with... What's this region? Ruloch. And I think from here we want to send our iron slabs, and we want to receive fish. Another food resource. And that'll be great when we can get that sorted. And we're almost into farming season. So I want to make sure that we can pull people off from wherever we need to, just in case, well, for whenever we need this, really, because we will. I think we can do, got at least 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 that we can easily do. We just need that extra food variety here. We do have kind of like 3. We will soon have apples. We will soon have bread. We will soon have fish. So that's not going to be an issue for this region. But getting in this generally a little bit more revenue for this region would be really nice. And I think we can start plowing as soon as we hit September. And we have some unassigned oxen, so I'm going to put a couple on there. And happiness is generally pretty good. We can't forget that we do need a manor in this region, though. So we need a few more planks for that. Don't have someone on the saw pit. Let's get someone on the saw pit real quick. And get some planks produced there. And I think this logging camp, for me, that's ready to be moved. I think I'd like to move it over to this region. And how are other regions doing? These guys generally pretty good. We need this other storehouse to be built pretty desperately, to be honest. No one on the berries, so we can take someone off of that. No berries left. Oh, we've got 2 people on mining. And we just need more planks there. So I'll take 1 person off of that. And that's 5 families. We should be building this pretty quickly here. But maybe it's because we need the available oxen to pull all of those. So let's just remove that for now. Actually, I do want to keep an ox on there. But we do have quite a lot of spare oxen, to be honest. And they are moving it now. They are bringing some. I just don't know why. Let's maybe get a different oxen in here. Just not sure why we're not producing planks here. Let's get a little pathway around here as well. People seem to be walking that direction, so why not? We're not at a plank limit, so that shouldn't make a difference. We don't have a reserve. Where is this dit going? Well, we have extra storage now, so maybe that's useful. But I have to leave that kind of doing its own thing for now. We can easily free up some people here, which is good. I'm going to try and put as many people as I can spare onto this. I'll take 1 person off of there. I think we can probably chill on the bloomery for a tiny bit. That's a couple more people here. And I reckon we can get all of these fields done in plenty of time. Let's just do those like that, because then I think they do start working on it that way. Families needed for construction of the logging camp. Okay, I'll take 1 person off for now. We're just going to speed through all of this. And the important thing is, if we are starting to trade... what did we decide to trade here? Ale, I think it was, right? Or fish. So we're giving iron slabs for fish, because we don't have ale yet. We want to make sure that the iron slabs that we are using here are worthwhile. So what are we producing for our military here? So we've got quite a few large shields. I think I'm just going to whack that up to, let's say, 60. Blacksmith is producing sidearms. So that has gone up a tiny bit, I think. And that is if we want the militia footmen. I believe they will need those sidearms. Or if we went for more pole arms, we do have some extra for that. I mean, also we need helmets. If we can have helmets, that would be great. I'm going to up this limit as well. And this should just get spread across. But we desperately need that. We desperately need that. And I think we may end up... we're going to need multiple pack stations. And we'll probably want to trade with that region for a second time. And, I mean, they do have fish. Or they will be getting fish. They probably won't need apples. Maybe a bit of meat is good. If we send... we can send some meat. But what do we want to receive? That's the question. Right now, I mean, it would be ale when they can provide it. But that won't be for a while. But at least we have that set up for when it's ready. We have grown our regional wealth a little bit. I'm keen to grow the treasury a tiny bit, so I think I'll just set this to a small 5%. And we're really going to be kicking this off as soon as we get this farmhouse and our fields online. You can see we've already started ploughing with our oxen there. It's important to get that done early. I don't love the oxen ploughing method. I think it is a little bit slow. And we could use a manor, and I think a manor would be great probably over in one of these regions. Hildebolt is over in this direction, so I think having our manor over here facing him is probably the best place for it. And I'm not going to commit to... I think we can actually commit to increasing our retinue already. That's going to be beneficial. Let's go for that. And that is going to be the highest priority. Obviously, that's going to take a while with the number of people that we have available. I think we can take someone off the tannery for now. That doesn't seem like a huge deal. And these I do want to... let's upgrade those spots as well. And we'll definitely need someone to build this logging camp. Maybe have that as the very high. But overall, we've seen a lot of growth in that region, which is really, really nice since they got absolutely demolished. And we are producing planks here now, finally. Slowly but surely. There we go. We've got 20 planks, which is definitely... okay, let's get someone on that and that. That's not growing yet. We can definitely afford to have someone... oh, that's loads of stone. I mean, the goal is we want to get this upgraded. So we'll take someone off of that. Get that fully upgraded. And then it's not going to be an issue when we have more people on these camps. But because that's quite full for now, I think I'm just going to leave it. I'll let this get distributed nicely. And what else do these guys need? We need that cobbler. I think that's what's missing in this region. Let's upgrade those houses as well. And we can upgrade that to level 2. And that can be our cobbler. So there's a lot of construction projects available there for those remaining guys who aren't assigned to anything. And our farming is beginning over here. We are ploughing away nicely. And I really, really hope we have enough time for all of this. I want to assign as many people as I can to this. I mean, we're in October. We've got another whole month for sowing and everything. So the main thing is actually I want this barley as our top priority. And then this. And then this. But we're definitely going to get at least the majority of these fields done. I'm very sure of that. I think 5 is very manageable for now. And we'll see how it goes. I think this will obviously grow quite quickly. That is stopped being worked on for some reason. I guess there are other priorities. But we at least have our barley and our wheat fields fully done now. They're going to move over to there. So I think 2 barley, 2 wheat, and 1 flax seems to be a pretty good split for now. And obviously we have the manor that will need to be built. But so that is done. That is done. This is very close to being finished, being ploughed. And we will definitely be done nicely for, I think, for winter. And that can get sown as well. That is a higher priority, so they've just moved over to there. It's going to be quite tight, actually. And I think for the next season, I will look at having 2 farmhouses so I can kind of split them across those. But at least that second barley one is being done. And the other thing really for me is making sure, more royal taxes, is obviously making sure that we are growing our military over here, because that is going to be really important. We are getting a few more sidearms in. This guy is focusing on these larger shields, where actually I think I'd like some small shields for the time being. We do have good output of both timber and planks. I think I'm going to take those guys off of that one. Geez, maybe we could use another one. I think actually we could use a couple of forester huts for some regeneration projects here. Got loads of people to assign to things. So we can get those built. And I'm going to turn that into an orchard. And upgrade it. And we do have families moved in here as well. So let's get this space upgraded too. And we're looking pretty tight on fuel for this region. We don't have anyone on the Woodcutters Lodge. That is why. But I think actually that will be fine in the long run. We won't be struggling for that. Food supply is looking all right for now. We could use a bit of variety. Once we get more of these orchards online and we start trading in some bread from other regions, we're going to be absolutely golden in this region. Sorry, this episode has lasted a little longer than expected, but there's a lot of really exciting stuff. We're really growing out this region. We've started farming now in this region, and December's hit, and we've managed to... Oh, we're so close there, 63%. But we've managed to pull off 4 of our 5 fields here. And food really isn't the issue for this one. Barley is really what we wanted to unlock anyway. So I'm very, very pleased with that. We do want to... Hopefully, we can unlock the rye cultivation by the time we go into the next farming cycle. We do need a couple of level 3 plots, which we're just lacking on the tavern supply. But once we've got that, I think we'll be in very, very good stead. So very happy with how this Let's Play series is going at the moment. I hope you're enjoying it. Let me know what you think in the comments. And thanks for watching. And as always, see you in the next one.